We're about to make history. We are en route to begin the rally and keynote address tonight for our partnership with Time Done Initiative to free 78 million people who are still in post-conviction slavery. I have a certain way I want to layer tonight's speech. I hope it works out how it's playing out in my head. So we're gonna see. So this is what we're gonna do during tonight's keynote lecture. Whenever you guys hear me say the words "time done," my time was done, our time is done, your time is done, I want you all to say period. Are we gonna practice? Because my time is done. Period. I want to teach us and inspire us to go from the system security and social security to self-security. I don't have a college education. I dropped out of high school at 16 years old. But as I mentioned, and I'll say it again, my time is done. Period. So you're not looking at an ex-felon, you're looking at a free black man. That's right. Not just financially free. You could be financially free but be a rich slave. I just did a $1.6 million refinance. And one of the questions on my application was, what are your felonies? Then I had to answer an explanation letter at 41 years old. I'm still answering questions about my felonies from 21 years old. And I'm Georgia State Senate's Outstanding Citizen of the Year. Those 48,000 barriers that we got to go through, that's a different kind of treatment. That's a burdensome kind of treatment. That we can't adopt children although we got love in our hearts. That we can't coach Little League. That these beautiful women here who are mothers can't babysit. That we have all these blockers in our way for things that we did 7 and 17. And even if it was 70 years ago, they still holding you accountable as if our time is not done. But we have the opportunity to take this system down and lead the way for generational legacy for all the millions after us. Peace.
Just got out after 34 years. I've been out since June 17 under SB 483. I just want to say, man, after listening to you, this inspired the hell out of me, man.
Yo, think about that, man. Being a gang member when you're in your 20s, catching a charge, and then doing 34 years. Like, so while you're in your 20s and your 30s, you think it's all sweet. You're following hip hop, you're following pop culture. You don't have dominion over your emotions. You're fighting, you're shooting, you're killing. But 34 years later is a long time for a decision you made when you're 20. And the thing is, that brother just paid his debt to society, 34 years, and still got to face 48,000 restrictions. So he gave society 34 years of his life. I don't even know what his crime was. But he gave society 34 years of his life, but still got to come home and his time's still not done until we pass this legislation and give him and people like him an opportunity for a clean slate once they paid that debt. That's what this movement's all about. Make sure you join us at timedone.org. Follow the organization on Instagram at TimeDoneUSA. That's why I'm happy to be a part of this work for kings like him and for our queens over there that's grandmas now that still face 40,000 restrictions from crimes they done when they were 20. They now 60-year-old, 65-year-old grandmas and still got to face restrictions on how they can maneuver through life. So this is an important work, man. It's about getting free. We all about financial freedom, but the financial freedom is the fuel for political and social freedom in real life. Because your time is done. Yeah. She said her time was done. Yeah. I know our time is done. Yeah. Tomorrow their time is done. Yeah. That's right, Callie. We are going to be the change. We are going to be the example for the rest of the country. I thank King Jay. I thank the Time Done organization for having me, guys. Have an amazing night, and let's show up and show out tomorrow. Peace.